Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Geheimnisnacht, the Warhammer mod, with of course, well, it's no longer the Terlite Empire, sadly. It has come to its end. The Terlite Empire conquered a lot of the borderlands and of course many lands down here, the Badlands and all of the Voltage Mountains. We had a great run, but everything has come to an end. And I think yesterday, or 2 days ago, I think Friday, well, not finally, but they released a new update, the 1.2 update of the mod. They have reworked the whole trading system. I can't see it here because, well, I just hope that they have a trade route down here in Arabia, because of all the people I've never played, I was just looking around and be like, who could I play today? We've never actually played anyone in the Arabian Peninsula. And why do I think we should play here? Well, I want to play. They also made a lot of changes to the magic system. I think they implemented a new system. If I'm not wrong, they might have done that already an update ago, but I don't know. I want to play as a mage, and I think that the Arabians are one of the few humans who actually allow mages to exist in this time period, because obviously the Empire just burns them. So do the Italians and the Estalians, I'm pretty sure. The Kislevids, they do allow female mages, and of course we could just play as a Norscan once again, but I've played as a Norscan so often, I just don't want to do it. And there was also the suggestion to play a cultist, a Nurgle cultist to be honest, to be precise. To be honest, now here comes to where I wanted to use that. I don't like Nurgle. He's probably my least favorite Chaos God. He's just disgusting. But also the cultist mechanics, I don't know if they are fixed. They had some pretty bad bugs, and that's why I've stayed away from that, because we did play as Hochland. We tried to be a Hornet, I believe, and didn't work out quite as well. So here we are. We're playing Sultana Yasmin of the Agrabid Sultanate. Why do we play already as a queen? Because she's a pretty weak queen, but also a very iconic one, I believe, at least. And she still has a very tough situation. I mean, she has like 2 territories down here, 1 down there, and then 3 up here. We could, of course, play like one of her vassals, I suppose. But now we're gonna play as her. I usually do not like to start as a king or queen. Now that I think about it, do we want to play as her? I mean, she is, as I said, a very iconic character, I believe, but we might not want to. This guy apparently has no name. Well, who else could we play? We could play as one of her vassals, of course, like maybe this guy. Actually, she only has 1 province down here. Or maybe as this duke, this emir. Or even as this emir. They are dukes already. Is there no one who's just a very weak count? Vali of Garda. Wow, that would probably be a little bit too tough. Not gonna lie. There's some diplomacy going on. It's the suzerain of the... Oh, that's why they don't have a name. They're the suzerain of this sultanate. So he's the sultan, the de facto ruler of Araby. Do we want to play as Garda? That seems very tough. I do like these guys. They look very sweet, you know. I don't know. He seems also a bit too powerful. I always have trouble choosing who I want to play. We could choose one of these guys on the border. This guy's a Republic, I believe, so you can't play as him. But what counts are there? There are a lot of weak counts. Why don't we start as this fellow then? And we might be able to take out Vali of Jebel Esna. He's a very young man. And he rules land over here, which is quite tough, because there aren't many places to expand. But why don't we choose him then? We're of course going to load my rules. Defensive pacts and shattered retreat are off, because I just don't like this. Like those things. So we're not gonna play with them. Especially the defensive pacts, I feel like they are just there to Yeah, well, obviously they're just there to limit your expansion, but it's kind of silly. They kind of make ruin the normal alliance system the game has with, you know, being having to marry and all that stuff. So, okay, let's actually first off look at the trading. Oh my god. Okay, there's some trading to be done here. There's a lot of trade actually going on down here. Wow. Yeah, that's a trade route if I ever seen one. So we should probably do that first, like just build up this trade post. Oh, I can't because I don't have the technology. No, I don't. I do. Why can I not do it? Oh, I just don't have the gold. Yeah, that's fine. Let's pick. Is our queen? Our queen has a husband. She's a Sajid. She's pretty. I don't know if we allow mages is the thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's actually look at our decisions. We can go on a pilgrimage to Martak. We can restore the caliphate. That's probably going to be our goal here. I don't see the... Well, the witch hunters. So maybe we can become a mage. Well, how are we? We are not going to be a mage with this one. We are also weak. Wow. Well, we need a wife. What, really? There's no one to marry? That's the new button I've never seen before. And then again, this is also on the most recent Crusader Kings 2 update, so that's cool, you know. There are some things that are new. We are very good in stewardship. But I wanna take... Well, why don't we take the war focus and maybe get weak gone or something, I don't know. We can like train and become strong, I believe. There's literally no one who marry us. That's harsh. We can go on a pilgrimage to Martak. Going on a pilgrimage to the house of the one in Martak is one of the greatest rites of Ormazd. And this is something every able-bodied Omidus is expected to do once in his life. Decent characters will get rid of the trait. Decadent characters will get rid of the trait. Oh, I see. We can also restore the caliphate, but we need the great, to be the great Sultan of Araby. Does have the trade. I do need to trade Sayyid. Can I? There's apparently some sects I could join. What kind of societies do we have? The Hashashin. Oh, they're apparently also evil. The elusive Hashishins, sorry, consider themselves the true followers of Ormazd and will do anything to further the advances of the One and protect their fellow believers from the influence of chaos and undeath. That's pretty good, consisting of loyal warriors as well as competent spies, wielding manipulation and social skills as expertly as a dagger. They specialize in asymmetrical warfare, striking hard at the heart of their enemies. Well, we could join them. Sure, let's try to join the Hashashins here. Let's take a look at our holding. We have Jebel Lesnar. There's the Arabian Czar, a Tariqa barracks, some more stuff. We don't actually have that many special buildings. We have a Grand Caravanserai. Can build 2 of those. So we don't actually have that much special buildings here. Okay. Definitely our cities have more. And this is a temple, I believe. No, our temples have more. We have like schools and such. And a grand library. We have basically no troops. So that's awesome. We can win a war, acquire a title, become the king of the Makij Sultanate. Well, let's see, the Sultanate. Okay, so this is basically our Sultanate and the line of succession. This is also new. So a lot of new stuff. He's Arabian scholar. He's a mage! Okay, so definitely mages are allowed to exist down here. That's good. The rumors of doom and the empire don't really bother us. So what do we have over here? This guy is a nomad. I should have played as him maybe. One of these nomads? That's pretty cool. Never played a nomad. What do you have? Oh, it's a tribe. It looks like ruins, though. You also are of a different religion. Well, I suppose we cannot... Oh, we can actually declare war against this guy for conquest. What? Armadist and Kida Beach rulers can conquer a single border counties without specific reasons at the cost of 50 piety. While attacking a fellow Armadic sovereign, we will lose 2 piety per month. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, there are new casus bellis as well. We can actually just conquer stuff now. That's pretty good. We can challenge him to a duel. Why? See my rival? Cooldown 1 year. Must be in healthy Why would I just challenge him to a duel though? I mean, I'm not that great in personal combat because I'm weak. We're just going to try and build a trade post, which we can do because that's going to be probably all of our money. And there's just, I can't believe that there's no wife. There's just no female ready to join my court. We want her to be female. Really? There's just... Are there just no females of my religion? Just any? I suppose there are just no... Well, let's create one. I can't right now. But we're gonna just create one. A young nobleman who has caught your eye makes a debut at a formal ball. Yeah. Because you need to marry me. Oh, now we have 2. Okay, so she's pretty. Oh, she's beautiful even. Definitely marry her. And what am I? I'm the marshal. Obviously, I'm the marshal. What kind of laws do we have? Oh, okay, so the council is straight up abolished. That's pretty good. Oh, that's in my realm. Yeah, obviously, that's how it is. But it's also abolished in her realm. And the sultan down here, for some reason, is the second to inherit. It is open. I don't know what that means. The most powerful son of the ruler succeeds. Though other powerful sons are likely to intervene, the law is very popular with your children, except for the oldest child. The rest of the dynasty also approves only males can inherit. I suppose I also have open. Yes. And we have gone to war. Araby conquest of Al-Bakira. So we're trying to conquer this land, huh? Well, good luck. I'm going to just build a war chest, maybe? Or just... I would like to win a war, but that's not gonna happen. Let's acquire a title. Maybe she gives us this land down here. And we're going to build our trade post here. Very good. It's going to be a very, very slow start, of course. Okay, she does have quite some troops. But if you can defeat these camels... Oh, okay, they're actually at war with others. But aren't these guys... Okay, you're at war with this man. And he's very weak. So weak that I could attack him. You are attacking him for probably this title right here, huh? Of Akka, yes. Why don't I attack him for Lashik? Well, the obvious reason would be I can't actually take anything from him. I don't actually have enough troops to siege anything down. Let's wait until we have our trading post. And maybe this war is over. She's going to conquer this. Actually, I don't know where my liege is. Is my liege down here? What is our sultanate again? The Araby, okay. It's very quiet right now. Jebel Esnar. Sultana Yasmin the Agabat claims to have unearthed shocking evidence of my criminal deviancy and low morals. She promises to keep this to herself if I promise to stay out of all factions. I have no choice but to agree. I didn't plan to go into any factions anyways. Let's hire a court physician. We could also go on a pilgrimage, but we're gonna do that later. After a while you spread the word that you are seeking the employ of a court physician. One of the scholars from Turn arrived at your court. The cynical scholar introduced himself as Sami and expressed a wish to serve you, although, seeing as this individual is shunned by the rest of the scholars, the religious authorities are unlikely to approve. He's a renowned physician and a mystic. Leave your dusty old tomes and join me at my court. Yes. I don't care if I annoy people. He's a very good man to serve me here. Okay, so my queen is doing stuff. I could attack him. He, as I said, he's very weak right now. And hey, she actually conquered it. And there's apparently immediately a city. Hey, can I like ask her for titles? Oh, I don't have enough prestige. I do lose my prestige as well. A trade post has been built. Very good. Okay, let's see. There are new buildings. A garrison, a caravan guard, a trade route post. Oh, and I can build all of them. Oh, that's cool. That means that I don't have to be like, oh, someone else has already built it, so I can't build it anymore. There's a caravan guard. It even gives fort level. Your incumbent steward has led a group of smugglers. Oh no, I forgot to put on my positions here. Well, train troops, gather me that. I perform charity. That's new, I believe. Is that new? I don't know. Vassals impressed. You pocket charity money. But also local revolt risk is nice. But yeah, damn, there's immediately a smuggler's ring in here. That's bad. We lose heavy infantry because of this. I don't really like that. Need castle walls too for that. And we need just a lot of gold for everything. Most guests have departed and evening has turned into early morning, yet Scheherazade and I are still in deep conversation. We are talking about religion, righteousness, and how to do the right thing. He expresses his admiration for those willing to give their life, fighting for their beliefs. Okay, so this is probably one of the Hashishin. I agree, if only I could be more like them. Yep. We are quiet for a moment, both seemingly contemplating these devoted souls. Then Scheherazade looks up to me, a curious intensity in his gaze. That is not that is not an impossible wish, Sulaiman. So, is that my name? Oh, it is actually my name, Sulaiman. Are you ready to kill, and, if he wills it, get killed to defend the words of his prophet? I am, you dude. And you say there is a way? I do, Sulaiman, says Scheherazade with solemn, almost ceremonial voice. There's an order devoted to Ormuzd and the rightful Caliph, one that defends those true of faith and bring vengeance to their persecutors. The Hashishin are always in need of champions. Think of it, and someone might reach out. Me, an assassin? Perhaps this is my destiny. Well, maybe. I mean, it's not like I can do much else. Ah, there's a revolt. I see a revolt. But this guy is also way too strong. My eyes open, seeing only darkness. For a moment, my mind is blank, before the first thoughts get through the haze of sleep. Why did I wake up? That's basically that. It would be very funny if that is where the event just ends. Why did I wake up? And there's just nothing, no explanation. That's just it. A deep man's voice cuts through the silence, startling me. The time has come for you to profess your devoutness to Ormuzd and the rightful Imam Ali. Praise be to the one. Oops, sorry. Yep. Okay, well, praise be. Excellent. I turn my head towards the voice. A hooded figure steps out of the shadows by the door and hands it. Appear from underneath the cloak, holding out a piece of parchment. Before we continue, you must sign a written pledge of allegiance to the Grand Master of the Hashishin. A routine safety measure. Of course, one moment, let me find a quill. But this would be used against me. Yeah, it would be used against me, but I'm still gonna do it. Hey, I've inherited the temple, and I can rule that, I believe. Walai Suleiman of Dibble has inherited Temple of Turn from Sheikh Ribble of Turn. Oh, I do love these names. They're not gonna cause me any kind of problems, I swear. As soon as I lift the tip of the quill from the parchment, the hooded man snatches it from the desk. The Grand Master will be pleased, Wali Suleiman. You will receive an invitation to our stronghold, but for now, go to bed. You will need the rest. The next moment, he is gone. Farewell, I suppose. Okay, so we can actually... Let's actually look at our stuff here. The Caliph can grant claims on titles. Well, that's pretty nice. Do we have a Caliph? No. Well, that's just perfect. Actually, that's not even what I wanted to look at. Priest holders can inherit titles. Priests can marry. Rulers can marry close kin to improve vassal opinions. That's always good. We can grow decadent. Population of other religion groups pay the jizya tax. Caliphate of Ormodist is held by a secular ruler and can be destroyed or created normally. Yes, but what do we have here? Can hold castle, temple, fort and hospital holdings without penalty. So I can just have this temple and be like, yeah, that's my temple. Because look at how many troops I get from this temple. It's so much better. Can I make this my primary? No. But I kind of... Oh, wow, I can actually hold a lot of titles. Because I'm a super good steward. But can I... Can I kill this guy? Wait. This guy isn't... This is not mine, actually. Now that I look at it. But I could maybe revoke his title. Or kill him. I don't know whose heir is. Unknown successor. Well. Why don't we try to murder this fool? Send some of our money. Oh, we have a lot of money. I don't know where I got that from, but probably from my trade post. But I totally didn't notice it. Oh no, you know what? I probably got it when I inherited this title. He probably had some gold on him. Praise be to the one, Vali Suleiman. You are hereby invited to the Hashashin stronghold and county. Arrive at the Temple of Glark in a fortnight's time. One of our people will collect you there. Until then, keep safe and breathe not a word of this meeting to any living soul. You do know this is a YouTube video, you know? A lot of people are gonna see this. Are there many mountains around? Well, actually, this is narrow flank, but there are a couple of... Actually, there's a lot of plains, just straight up plains. Experimentally, I don't know really what that means, but it does sound fun, so let's take it. Classic, we already have a plot to kill this fool. It's going to give us many, many more troops. The journey of Glark to Glark was comfortable, however the dwindling mountain path to the Hashashin stronghold was a torment to tread. As I finally arrive at the castle, my guide brings me to the main tower, where I am introduced to propagandist Really? This guy is propagandist? Also, beautiful name. Absolutely beautiful name. There's no information for no. I can't read. There's no time for pleasantries. Not even a moment to catch my breath before propagandist leads me through another door, down a spiraling stone staircase. We descend in silence. The stair ends, and the propagandist opens another door, revealing a gloomy basement room and a figure kneeling on the floor. Who is that? It's Gandalf. Oh, this, propagandist says solemnly as I enter, is your test. With these words, he pulls the hood from the man's hat. It is one of my servants. The shock on his eyes must be mirroring my own. This man is an enemy of your faith. End him. The propagandist offers me a dagger. If it is the Grand Master's wish, well, goodbye. The blood is still gushing from the infidel's limp body as I kneel in front of the propagandist. He recites the oath of the Hashashin, and I repeat after him. As propagandist speaks the final words, inducting me into the order, he smears the blood across my cheeks. Stand up, adherent Suleiman. Welcome to the Hashashin. My life for Rosmet. Praise be the Hashashin. Oh my god, I look like I'm from Assassin's Creed. Dude, that's awesome. Divine power. And we've killed him. Sadly, I didn't inherit his title. Well, I just killed my marshal for no reason. Well, that's good. We do need a new chancellor as well. Well, let's see. What can we do? We can ask our liege for a title. The Hashashin. I'm an adherent. I have straight up 10% more murder plot power. That's nice. Enables the decision to borrow money from the order, donate money to the Hashashin, and use hashish from the assassins. Oh, hashish. Enables the decision to take hashish from the assassins in exchange for a divine power in order to receive helpful visions. This may negatively impact your health. Really, I can just borrow money? How much is that? Where do I do that? Is another thing. Companion. Plot power. Murder plot power. Personal combat skill. Oh, that's pretty nice. And I enable Intimidate Ruler for favor. Ooh, that's pretty good. Propagandist and Grand Master. Hire ships. But the intrigue, the plot power, the murder plot power, and damn, that's just so good. And this is... oh, look at this! 50% murder plot power! That is insane. Raise army of assassins. Enables the decision to raise special troops in exchange for divine power. Enables right-clicking the portraits of an old character in order to mark them for assassination in exchange for the divine power. This will encourage other members of the assassins to go after your mark. Lower ranking members are very likely to agree to your diplomatic actions. Well, that's pretty awesome. So I can donate money or borrow money. I don't know how to borrow money yet, but we'll figure that out soon. So right now I actually do have enough troops to probably conquer some land over here. But why don't we go ahead and ask my liege for a title? This is futile, or... I fear that you failed to convince me to of the justice of your request. Regretfully, I cannot oblige you. Disappointing. Oh. We're gonna go and conquer a title for ourselves then. If I can actually do that, I don't think I can at the moment. We need to wait a little bit. Can I plot to, like, take a title? No, I only can kill a few people. I'm trying to focus on my training, but he's always there. No matter if I'm studying in the Great Order Library, hid behind piles of book, or sparring with a fellow assassin, Vali Kaikobad apparently has to do the same. And his taunts and snide comments, they are driving me mad. You're someone down here. Let him try. I'm not easily provoked, or it's time to really determine who's the superior assassin. Challenge Vali Kakobal. This might have a number of outcomes depending on whether you win or lose and how he takes it. You might learn a permanent or temporary skill, get injured, gain a new friend, or declare a new rival. Ignore him, which gives him disappointed, but I'll get focused on training. I'm super weak, so I'm probably not going to win, but I'm gonna challenge him anyways. Let's see what happens here. Vali Kaikobat gladly accepted my challenge. We decided not to complicate anything. A duel at midday the following day. A pair of daggers are only weapons. The first person to draw blood would be the winner. I am ready. Yeah, we were evenly matched, Vali, Kakobet and I. I had to try my very hardest to keep him at bay. A droplet of sweat fell into my eye, and as I instinctively raised my hand to wipe it away, Kakobet lunged and slashed the blade across my dagger hand, which a triumphant shout. I will kill that pig-headed leecher. We become bitter rivals and I become wounded. Yep, well. That happened. What about you? Are you strong? You are very strong. I'm not gonna attack you. Let's go on the pilgrimage. Why not? All are equal before the one. Alright. Not really, I thought. On a pilgrimage. Oh, that's me, isn't it? I'm preparing myself... No, that's him. Am I on a pilgrimage? No, not yet. I'm preparing myself for my travel to Matek, and I have understood that there are members of my court that have not yet gone on a pilgrimage to Matek. As Vali, it is my duty to be charitable with my people, and I will bring one of them with me. Sure, let's take this guy. Wow, for 1,000 months he just likes me because we became pilgrims together. We like each other, actually. And we are both probably on a holy pilgrimage. Yes, we are. And my vizier is now my regent. The camel one of your companions is riding on collapses on the sand with a grunt, never to rise again. You could take turns with your companions to ride on your camel, but that would slow you down, and the unforgiving sun would have to be endured a while longer. Terrible luck, friend. See you in my attack. Now, here, use my mount for a while. Oh, I lose 1 health permanently? I'm super dead. As you stop for camp one evening, you notice that an old man in poor clothing has made camp at the same place. The man offers to tell you a sacred account he has if you can spare him some bread. Listen to the old man. I lose slothful, that's nice. The old man said that Prophet Al-Qudat, may Almighty bless him and grant him peace, would often pray, "O Almast, I seek your protection from anxiety and grief, from incapacity and laziness, from stinginess and cowardice, and from the burden of debt and the domination of people. I bow my head and say the same prayer." Well, I'm no longer slothful, that's pretty good. And I'm dead. And I lost. Okay, well, that's fantastic. Just straight up fantastic. Just welcome to Crusader Kings 2. I hope, yeah, well, fantastic. Just, that's really good. I'm gonna restart in the next episode. I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, then consider leaving a like and a comment down below. This is not the first time this happened. Damn.